Okay, if you haven't checked out my Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia Grandma Intense fragrance review, be sure to go check that out before you check this one out. But if you already watched that and you're here, hey girl, welcome. So now we're gonna get into the Prada Paradoxe Radical Essence fragrance. So this is new. This just dropped on the 7th. So this just dropped 2 days ago. She's real new. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's get into the little travel size bottle, which is just this little basic bottle, which I feel like I've said this before. This is not my first time saying it, but I just feel like with these bigger brands, can y'all give us a cute travel size? Because I just feel like for the price, this is $40. Same with the Gucci. The travel size is $40. So that's a 10 ml and you're not getting that much juice, but you're spending that much price. So I just feel like they should make the bottles a little bit cuter. I mean, I feel like Gucci's was even a little bit better. I feel like this is just typical. This looks like it could be for all of them. Like it's no different variation. Just the fact that it says, I don't know if you guys can see on the bottle, but it just says Radical Essence. We're gonna get into it, so we're not gonna do the most going over notes because the notes aren't that difficult in this one. There's some neroli, there is some pistachio, and there is some sandalwood. So with this one, I was kind of excited about the pistachio, but then I was kind of like drawn back just because I feel like I'm a little tired of pistachio scents. I feel like the little pistachio craze happened and then it was over, and then now I'm like, why are we getting pistachio again? Because same with the new EOS lotion. I don't know if you guys know, I love EOS lotions. They're so good. I layer them all the time, all the things. And there's a new pistachio one and I want to get it, but I'm kind of like, people are saying it smells like Sol de Janeiro, and I'm like, I'm tired of that. Like I love Sol de Janeiro, love her down, but I don't need different variations of her. I have a big jumbo Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I have the body spray. I have lotions and sprays from Victoria's Secret that smell like that same DNA. I'm pretty sure Bath and Body Works did it. Like I'm pretty sure there's more I'm just not thinking of that have done pistachio. Not saying that this smells like this. I'm getting completely thrown off, but I'm basically saying the notes of pistachio. I was kind of like, okay, like that's enough, you know, like we don't need any more pistachio fragrances, honestly. But we're gonna get into this one. So as far as for the Prada Paradoxe line, I like the Intense and I like Virtual Flower. Surprisingly, I like Virtual Flower. I wasn't expecting to like it. I have a full 3 fluid ounce bottle in there. My boyfriend actually uses it too because it just gives like this clean, soapy, fresh smell, and it actually smells so good on men too. So I'm like, you would think that's probably like the most feminine one out of all of them. I don't know, it's just the most clean, fresh laundry type of smell, and it smells amazing. It has the same DNA as the original, but just make it detergent basically is what that one smells like, and it's nice. It's really strong, it lasts. Prada Paradoxe line is known for lasting fragrances. So jump straight into it. I can't even really fully describe how the Paradoxe line smells. It's just one of those scents that works. It's kind of like you can wear it anytime, any place, any time of the year. Really anything works for those fragrances. I feel like even with the Intense. Okay, my camera just died, but I feel like the Prada Paradoxe line is one that you can wear any place, anytime, all the things. I feel like the original and the Intense definitely have that same DNA. The Virtual Flower has the same DNA in there, but it's just a little bit dialed back, a little bit softer and a little bit more clean like. And what I will say is this fragrance definitely smells like popcorn. I saw people on Fragrance Could say that, let me move this. I saw people say that it smelled like popcorn, and I was like, please don't say that because I just bought it. So why would you say that? You're basically trying to play with me. But no, I do want to say that the opening of this fragrance, you definitely get something extremely nutty. Like the fragrance definitely has pistachio, like she's there. And I don't even want to say that it just smells like straight up pistachio. It's just a really heavy nuttiness that's in the fragrance for sure, mixed in with the same DNA. I know some people say they don't get the same DNA. I get the same exact DNA that's in Prada Paradoxe, but then add some nuttiness and some like warmth in there. Yeah, I don't see how some people say they don't get it because it's like right there in the back. Like she's laying down right in the back underneath like a blanket of pistachio. Honestly, that's kind of what it is. So when I first smelled this one, it gave me really warm almost buttery, almost something popcorn like with the nuttiness in there. And then soon after that nutty, well actually, okay, as it dries down I do lose what I disliked about it in the opening, because in the opening, like I said, I definitely got something that smelled a little popcorn like, and I'm not trying to smell like a movie theater. So with this one, the opening of it is not my favorite. Like when I tell you, I was like no thanks to the popcorn. You will not be popping me because I don't want to smell like popcorn. But that went away, and then I got something that was nutty, pistachio, almost maybe like almond, something in that realm, and then with the Prada Paradoxe DNA in the back. This one I will say, because the Gucci Intense fragrance, this one is supposed to be intense, so it's supposed to obviously last long. This one I feel like lasts longer than this one. This one isn't intense and it lasts, but it doesn't project. This one projects. Out of everything that I was smelling while I was getting ready, I was getting hit with Prada Paradoxe Radical Essence for sure. Now, would I say that this one is unisex? I feel like it could be. I don't know how it would smell on a man, but I will say that it may lean a little bit slightly more feminine than masculine, but I feel like it's definitely a little bit unisex out of all of the full line. I feel like the full line, all of the other ones are definitely more on the feminine side. This one definitely, I feel like, could be a little bit more masculine. My boyfriend said this one smelled like a holiday type of vibe, like it's colder outside. So I would definitely say and do agree that this one is more of like a winter time, more fall time. Definitely with the pistachio in there, it definitely gives you some more warmth to this fragrance. I don't know, it probably could be year round a little bit. I don't know if I would want to wear this one in the spring. I feel like the other ones in the line are more spring, summer a little bit, maybe except for the intense, and then the intense in this one are more like winter, fall time. Definitely with this one, just keep in mind that the opening is not my favorite. So if you're someone that's going into this, just kind of know that you're definitely going to get a lot of pistachio or nuttiness, almondy type of vibe in this fragrance. If you're not a fan of that, I honestly just feel like this one is not for you, and there's definitely other ones in the line that you should check out. But as far as for this one, it definitely has a little bit of a popcorn vibe, or just something a little salty. I think that's what it is. I don't know if it's like a salted pistachio maybe that's giving it a little bit of saltiness, and that's also playing a part into the way of a, I don't know, like a popcorn kernel type of smell a little bit in the opening, and just a little buttery because it's warm. And so since it has that warmth on your skin, it almost gives you a little bit of like buttery saltiness in the opening. So the opening of this is not my absolute favorite, but the dry down of it I enjoy more, because you still get that pistachio, but I lose that kind of like popcorn vibe, and then I still have, like I said, the original, you know, Prada Paradoxe smell in there. Like I 100% pick it up in there. Like there's just different nuances in the other ones, but I still 100% smell Prada Paradoxe in this one. And it's really sweet. It sweetens up a lot on the skin the more you have it on. I don't know if I really want to respray this one, because I know what the dry down is like, and I will definitely keep you guys updated on all these fragrances that I'm trying out. But I feel like with this one, I definitely enjoy the dry down the most. That's where it's at, because it's definitely sweet, definitely has the nuttiness. It's definitely Prada Paradoxe, but it's just not one that's just my favorite out of the line. I don't know if I could give this one like my favorite. I feel like it's different. I feel like it's unique. I feel like it's not something you would expect from the Paradoxe line, because it's pistachio. So it's like, where does that really come into play? How does that just, you know, come about? This one definitely still has that same DNA. You just get a lot more warmth and honestly a little bit more sweetness. There's no vanilla in this one that I know of. But yeah, the opening of it, smelling it here, this is honestly what I didn't like, and what I have on my skin is what I do like. So right here, I don't know, it's almost like the neroli is a little too strong or something, and then also mixed in with the nuttiness. I just feel like maybe it's a little bit too much. I don't know if there's orange blossom in here or some sort of orange. The opening of it is just like, I would pass. If the fragrance stayed like the opening the entire time, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it. But since it does sweeten up, since you do lose that popcorn vibe, I feel like I like it a little bit more. But for that fact, for me not liking the opening of it, I feel like I wouldn't recommend this one to you guys, because I feel like it's not gonna be one that everybody likes. Now, does that mean I don't like it? No, that's not what it means, because I actually do like this one, but it just took me a little bit of time to warm up to it. I guess it took me like 2 minutes for the popcorns to finish popping for me to get to the point of liking it, honestly, because once that went away, then I could appreciate what it is. Like the dry down of it is really nice, and when I tell y'all this is long lasting, like this has been on my hand and it honestly smells like I could have just sprayed this like 100%. Even though I know this isn't what it smells like, in the opening. It smelled loud enough, and mind you, this is just one spray on the back of my hand. If I were to go in, I would have a huge scent bubble. I'm pretty sure this would stay on my clothes for forever, probably even after a wash. Like, this is a really intense fragrance, and honestly, Prada Paradoxe, you can't go wrong if you're looking for something that's going to be long lasting. Their fragrances last a heck of a long time for all notes considered. You would think something that's like a little nutty and has some neroli, whatever, but like no, they last a good amount of time. And honestly, for the sandalwood, I feel like that's probably what's playing a part into what's making it creamy. I feel like it's a creamy sandalwood at the base. You're still getting that Prada Paradoxe, and then that pistachio stays with you throughout the fragrance, which is pretty impressive. I feel like most of the time pistachio doesn't stay, and it's nice. I would definitely say get your nose on it, but I would say that it's not my favorite of them all. My boyfriend was saying this one kind of smells like, what did he say? He said it smells like the holidays, and that he rates it, I think, an 8. Did he say an 8? He said it's nice, but he liked both of the new fragrances. He liked the Gucci the most. He gave that one a 10, and I think this one was an 8. I don't 100% remember, but this one was second place. So there's that. But also, he smelled it way towards the dry down. He didn't smell the opening. I think if he smelled the opening of this, he would retract that statement and be like, no, he doesn't like it, because he's the type of person, it don't matter, like if the opening is trash, he doesn't want the fragrance. Like, he needs to like the full experience. Some people are like that. I personally, it depends on how bad the opening is, what I can put up with, especially when it comes to a travel size. I feel like I don't mind putting up with it a little bit more because I don't have a full bottle of it, so it's like, okay, if it's a fragrance that I don't like the opening of, but I like the dry down, I feel like I can put up with it a little bit. But this one, yeah, like I said, the opening definitely just gives you something a little popcorn like, but it doesn't last that long, honestly. I feel like once that goes away, which I don't know how long it took because I wasn't paying attention like that, but once that goes away and you get into like the main notes of the fragrance, like the neroli with the sandalwood with the pistachio, I feel like those are the notes that shine the most. There's no popcorn note, obviously, but that's just something that I picked up in the opening of the fragrance. So I saw some people say that. If you guys got that, let me know if you smelled popcorn in this fragrance as well, because I'm like, oh, I don't know. Even with like the fragrances from like Sol de Janeiro, I forgot if it's like the, is it Coco Cabana and also 71, people say they get popcorn in those fragrances, and honestly I slightly do agree, but there's so much more vanilla or like coconut and other things that take it away. I think it's almost like a toasty warmth smell, and that is this. It's not that it literally smells like popcorn, it's like that warmth. And then also with the pistachio, I think that is just what gives it that. But this is a warm fragrance, a warm, sweet, woody fragrance. Even the neroli is not crazy. Like, I don't feel like this is a floral fragrance. I definitely feel like this is a nutty fragrance. So if you're a squirrel and you want some fragrance that's gonna smell like almonds and nuts and sweet, and you can put up with a little bit of kernel in the beginning, then this is your girl. But if you're someone that does not like that, if this does not seem like it will fit you, then don't go this one, because honestly there's literally 3 other fragrances in the line. So go try out one of those if you haven't already. If this doesn't sound like something you would enjoy, don't even waste your time on it, girl, because it's $40 even for a travel size. So it's a bit of a pretty penny. And even the largest size, I believe, is like $205. I get that it's Prada, but I don't know. I feel like I would, if I wanted a bottle of this, it definitely would not be at full price. It would have to be at some sort of discount, some sort of resale price, some sort of discounted website, some scammer site. I don't know, but it would not be that. It would not be $205 coming out of my bank account for that. I'm sorry. I just got to keep it 100 with you guys. Like I said in my last video, these people are getting sent stuff, so take that with a grain of salt when you watch reviews of people that got sent something. Not saying that they're lying, but I'm just saying when you get something for free, it's a little bit different than when you spend your coin on it, okay? I'm just saying it, because a lot of the times these people will tell you and hype something up so hard, and I'm sorry, it's mediocre, and then now you spent your hard-earned coin. So I'm just saying, okay? Like, if I got sent this from Prada, it probably might smell a little better, and that might just be my mind, because I'm like, hey, this was free, I'm excited. But when you're spending your hard-earned coin on it, I'm gonna need you to come correct, smell right, perform right, all of the things. Ooh, that just scared the mess out of me. I'm gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know if you tried this. Let me know if you're interested in it. All of the things. Does it sound like something you would like?
Mode. To pair, search for the Vizio soundbar in the Bluetooth settings on your device.
I'm gonna wait for them to finish. Are you done? So yeah, if you have tried this fragrance, let me know in the comments. If you're interested, does it sound like something you enjoy? All of the good things. Let me know any fragrances that you guys would like to see me review in the I was gonna say in the description box. I'll spend a minute, okay? In the comment sections down below. Let me know anything, honestly. I respond back to you guys. I love you guys. We're the best, okay? On this side, it's the hottest side. And yeah, so let me know all that in the comment sections down below. And until then, you'll catch my next one. So, bye.